Hi friends, it's Julia. I'm here to share a layout that I created using my May 2020 Counterfeit Kit Challenge kit. Now I'm starting with a sketch that I found over on Pinterest, and I did pin it to my scrapbooking board. If you're interested, my Pinterest is the same name as my YouTube channel. So here I've pulled out that black metallic paper as my background piece, and then it's embossed on craft, black embossed on craft, and it's a metallic finish to it. And so here I'm adding a couple pieces of scrap paper that I had added into my kit. And then all the pattern paper that I'm adding to this layout are scraps. And I find that's a great way to use my larger scraps, is to just take a solid sheet of paper, whether it be white, black, or one like this one with the pattern emboss, and just start laying out your scraps on top of it to see what feels right. Now, I know if you're looking down at the sketch or you paid attention at the start, the sketch didn't have all these scraps of paper behind there, but that's the beauty of working with the sketch. It really is just an inspiration point. And I do this a lot when I'm working with a sketch. I'll start off and it will feel like it's going right along with it, and then all of a sudden, boom, I look up and it's nowhere near the sketch at all. And that's okay. I'm pulling in some of these washi strips from Freckled Fawn that I had added into my kit. It always feels good to get these used up. And for some reason, I felt like I wanted that uber straight. Whereas the rest of the layout so far, I've just kind of eyeballed it. But this piece of washi tape, I want straight for whatever reason. So I add that down there, a little offset. My photo isn't sitting directly on top of the washi tape, and that's okay. I'm going to look through and decide I want to use another piece along with the background papers as well. And so it's going to go vertically, is that right? Up and down. Back there, and I'm just going to cut it apart. And those washi strips are about 6 inches long, and so when you use them like this and you want to use them as part of the background, if you have a center element that you can divide them, cut it to divide part of it to the top and the bottom. It works out best. Then I have this journal card, this pocket page card, and it's got the phrase hello on it, and I am just cutting that down. I wanted to add this strong yellow color in because the background is in the photo is a John Deere blanket, and so I've got a little bit of green and a little bit of yellow in the background, as well as some pink, because that's my granddaughter in the photo, Ellie, and that's her family's dog, Jaeger. And so it's the two of them. So hello, and then the Brad says this moment are actually going to be my title. Now that Brad is from the My Story collection that came with the original kit that I started with to build my kit this time, and is from My Mind's Eye. And I did not want to poke it through the paper. And so what I did was I smashed that down really hard so that the back of the Brad was completely flat, and then put a glue dot and tucked it in there. Now these pieces here are ones that I added in. I had punched them out. I had pulled tons of scraps, punched them out to use with my kit, and these are just 3 of them. There's a tab shape. There's 2 tab shapes, and then there's 1 ticket shape. And these are, again, pieces that I have punched out with my, one of my punches, my scalloped circle punch, to go with my kit. And they are, I want to say they're an old My Mind's Eye paper that had turquoise flourishes all over it, and some glitter and other things, and lots of words. Oh, an older sheet of paper, but I could not bear to part with any of it, so I kept it. Even sometimes on the smallest scraps, I will keep them if I absolutely love that paper. And so here again, I'm putting down some hearts that I have punched out with some scrap papers. and then some circles that I have punched out from scrap paper. Now that paper that I punched out there, it is an old Miss Elizabeth. Remember when Dollar Tree used to sell scrapbooking supplies? Their paper line that they sold was called Miss Elizabeth's. And the paper was uber thin, but it was so pretty. And so those are pieces from that. And yes, I would buy like 5 packs of it at a time. I mean, come on, it was $1. And you got like maybe 5 or 7 sheets of paper in each pack. So when I would go in, I would find a pattern that I loved, and then I would buy all of them. Yeah. Okay, I wouldn't buy all of them. I would buy like 4 or 5 packs of them because, you know, if I love it, I want multiples of it. That's how I used to feel. I don't feel that way anymore. It's not that I don't feel that way. It's just, yeah, I don't have the room to buy all that stuff. Anywho, so here I am. I had pulled tons of embellishments that I knew I was going to use on this layout and laid them over to the side. And I'm just pretty much tacking them all down. I have chipboard pieces. I have heart pieces. I have punched hearts. I have those little chipboard hearts that stay on my desk. Yeah, and I'm just adding them around until it feels right. When I was looking at the sketch had the predominant cluster of embellishments going down and around from the right upper corner or top right around in a circular fashion to the left side. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. The same thought process is following along with that. Now, like I said, my layout does not look anything like the sketch, but it has the same feel. Here I'm using butterflies that I have punched out from scrap papers. There's some glitter ones, and there's also some ones from that Miss Elizabeth paper. Again, the black with the flat gold on it, with like floral images. Yeah, so I punched a bunch of those out. And that's what you see me tacking down here everywhere. I'm just using some glue dots to do it. So I am pretty much at the end of this layout. I want to say thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my videos recently. I appreciate the subscription, and I really appreciate when you hit that like button because it puts me out there where other people can find my videos. It makes them pop up a little bit more frequently on YouTube. And when people are searching for new creative inspiration. And for those of you who haven't been around for a long time, I do this a lot. I build a kit and then I use it. And I try to mix my older products with my newer products so I get a relevant feel with my older products. Even if I scrap with something when I first get it and, you know, I have leftovers from it, and I hold on to those for years or hold on to collection packs for years without using them, I still try incorporating newer things when I build kits to make it feel like a more fresh and relevant feel. And I hope it inspires you to get some of your old stash, pull it out and use it up as well. So I'm putting on my enamel dots, and for me, enamel dots are pretty much the last step of any layout that I create. And so those are my finishing touches. I'm just going through here and I watch myself doing this, and this video is sped up. So it really takes me a while to get those enamel dots down. Don't ask me why, it just does. Anywho, I appreciate you guys being here. I would love it if you subscribed, and I would love it if you would flip me a thumbs up. Anyway, I will see you guys on the next layout. If there's something that you would like to see, or if there's questions that you have, please leave comments down in the comment section, and I will be glad to get back to you. Remember, I do work full-time outside the home, so it may take a while for me to get back to you, but I always get back when people have questions. Anyway, guys, stay tuned. I will show you a close-up of the completed layout. I'm showing you the sketch one more time. Here you can see, yeah, it doesn't look anything like it really, but that's where I started from. Anyway, here is the layout. And I will see you guys on the next video. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.